6:48, this is your morning in 8 minutes. This morning, we are still keeping an eye on those high winds and dry conditions in East Tennessee.
And we're still following breaking news this morning of an emergency evacuation in Blount County. The volunteer fire department in Townsend says evacuations are happening along Old Cades Cove Road from its intersection with Dry Valley Road and LaQuire Road, going all the way up to the National Park line. This is due to the Rich Mountain Road fire that's burning inside the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. 2 shelters are open, the main one at Tuckaleechee United Methodist Church. And just into our newsroom, a voluntary evacuation is suggested for anyone who lives near Dry Valley Road and Schoolhouse Gap Road and the National Park boundary.
And taking a live look at Tuckaleechee United Methodist Church, this is open right now for anyone in need of shelter this morning. And the Blount County Emergency Operations Center is also open. It's staffed by officials from around the county. In
Cott County, the fire affects several areas of Cosby, like Nations Road and Country Square Road in the Wilton Springs area. Multiple scenes, fire crews working to get the blazes under control. Officials estimate the fire spans about 5 acres. Crews are working to contain and put out the flames this morning. No evacuation in order there at this time, but officials tell us if you feel like you need to get out, you can do that on your own, of course. And if you know someone or something's going wrong, call 911.
Multiple burn bans are still in effect throughout East Tennessee this morning. We are hoping to get some relief to these dry conditions on this WVLT First Alert weather day.
Yeah, meteorologist Paige Noel says today's rain's going to help, but still not enough to put this drought to an end, Paige.
Yeah, we're talking about a really severe to even exceptional drought across the area. Here's how much rain we've gotten so far. So looks like we're at least getting about 1/4 to 1/2 inch so far over towards parts of the plateau. This is going to continue to spread eastward as we head throughout the day. But here's that latest drought monitor. We'll actually get a new one on Thursday, but we're talking extreme to exceptional drought, really all of us in that severe drought as well. So I don't see this map changing a whole lot, as we're only expecting about 1 inch of rain. And since September 1st, this is so far the driest fall season on record. Usually we're a little bit closer to almost 9 inches of rain by today, and we are more than 7 inches below that. So we do need a whole lot of rain to officially get us out of this drought.
Paige, thanks. And these fires, they're affecting schools as well. Cott County schools are closed today, and Sevier County schools are on a 2-hour delay this morning. Townsend Elementary is closed today as well.
Yeah, Townsend just east of where that evacuation order is in the Townsend area. We're going to continue to monitor and watch all these fires as they continue to be contained. Fire officials also want you to have the Code Red Alert app. That's how they'll pass along information. You can register right now inside your WVLT News app.
This morning, authorities in Hamlin County are looking for the suspects in a drive-by shooting. If you have kids in the room, you might not want them to see this video.
Yeah, the sheriff's office is asking for anyone who lives near Collinson Ford Road to check those security cameras. Take a look. The shooting happened last Tuesday on Collinson Ford Road at 1:09 a.m. Take a look at the top of your screen. You see a car drive by, kind of unassuming, but watch the flashes coming from the passenger side of the vehicle. There you can see one of them right there. The sheriff's office says those are gunshots. We are still working to find out if anyone is hurt. If you have any information that could help or anything on the shooting, call the Hamlin County Sheriff's Office. You can remain anonymous.
Morgan County Sheriff's Office needs your help finding the man on your screen this morning. Take a look. This is Brandon Moore. He's wanted after a domestic disturbance leading to an 8-month-old baby being taken. This happened on Peachtree Circle in the Wartburg area. The baby is home safe this morning, but officials still need your help finding more. The 25-year-old is wanted for aggravated kidnapping, burglary, and domestic assault. If you see him, call police.
And tonight, our own Ted Hall and Heather Haley will be live at this year's Fantasy of Trees event.
It's the biggest fundraiser of the year for East Tennessee Children's Hospital. We're going to show you what's new with a look at how the focal point near the front of the venue was built this year. You can catch tonight's sneak peek at 7:30 right here on WVLT. Then tomorrow, Fantasy of Trees opens up to the public. You can buy your tickets right now. You're going to see dozens of beautifully decorated Christmas trees and scenes. You can also buy decor or simply just go to get inspired. Fantasy of Trees goes through Sunday. We have a link to get those tickets inside the WVLT News app.
And in Sevier County tonight, Gatlinburg's 50th annual Festival of Trees gets underway with the Candy Canes and Cocktails preview party and silent auction. It opens to the public tomorrow, runs through Sunday. Admission is free. You can buy Christmas trees. Kids can enjoy play areas, even get a photo with Santa. Money raised goes to the Boys and Girls Club, the Smoky Mountains, and the Gatlinburg Chamber Foundation. And a heads up before you pack that lunch this morning. Take a look at your screen. California-based HMC Farms recalling peaches, plums, and nectarines after a possible listeria outbreak. 11 people have gotten sick. One person has died. The fruit was sold nationwide at multiple retailers, including Walmart and Sam's Club. If you have the fruit at home, throw it away. You can reach out for a refund. And the holiday travel rush ramping up, record traffic, and flying is expected to be very heavy this Thanksgiving.
Yeah, officials say severe weather could hamper that travel both in the air and on the ground. Right now, the FAA is opening up extra airspace by allowing commercial airlines to fly in zones typically reserved for the military. Something else to keep in mind, your rights. If your flight gets canceled or significantly delayed for any reason, you are entitled to a cash refund if you choose not to rebook. AAA expects most Americans to drive to their destinations between Wednesday and Sunday. And if you are hitting the road for the holiday, TDOT is looking to make your time on the roads a little better. Tomorrow, TDOT is pausing most construction-related lane closures on the roadways. You'll still see those long-term projects in place, including the one on I-640. This starts at noon tomorrow. Construction work will pick back up next Monday.
It is 6:54. It is a mess out on our interstates and roads. Let's get to Kristen Allen with your first alert traffic.
Yeah, that is correct. We first alerted you to this in your WVLT News app. A crash on Pellissippi Parkway at I-40 this morning has a lane blocked. You can see those emergency vehicles there. Hopefully those folks are okay. It does look like those lanes are getting back open, but just remember if you do come across to emergency vehicles to give them plenty of space. Not seeing a major backup from this just yet, although as we get closer to your morning rush, we know that can certainly change. So looking at your Knoxville area traffic, we're looking pretty good across the area right now despite those wet roads across the region. But we do want to remind you about this on I-75 South, an overturned tractor trailer at the Stinking Creek exit, really causing a big mess there. So if you have folks coming in from Kentucky, be sure to remind them about this. Tell them to take Newcomb Pike instead of the interstate.
Yeah, roads could still be a mess over the next couple of hours with this WVLT First Alert Weather Day. You're noticing that rain in and around the Knoxville area. Now getting hopefully some at least decent rain in and around the Townsend area. We've been tracking that all morning, so let's track that out as it pushes into some of the counties. I know that haven't gotten any. I know some rain needs to be pushing into Cott County, so Sevierville getting a little bit more of that rain right around 7:11. Dandridge at 7:27, and then near that Newport area closer to 7:35 this morning. Mohawk a little bit closer to about 8 o'clock this morning. We still got rain on the way. Now we have that first alert for that messy morning commute over the next couple of hours, but still tracking really widespread rain, especially that noon 1, 2 o'clock, and that's going to start to taper off as we get a little bit later into today. Here's how much rain that is expected. I would say about a half an inch to an inch. Some spots could get up to about 3/4 of an inch, so definitely some much needed rain. We need a little bit more than this though to officially get out of that drought. Temperatures drop near 51 degrees tomorrow. Spotty mountain snow possible with a few of those isolated showers lingering. Looking pretty good there for your Thanksgiving. 35 to 55, so definitely a chilly day, mostly dry heading into the weekend. Temperatures a little bit closer to average, so we do dry out after this and kind of get on a dry trend once again, but we're going to continue to monitor the fire risk, of course, and that rain in that WVLT First Alert Weather app.
Yeah, we desperately need it so bad. We were talking earlier, hoping this rain lasts all day as long as we can get it. We have more coming up on the CW Knoxville, the latest on the evacuations taking place in Townsend. Hope you have a good day.
Stay safe.